Hey guys, what's going on today? Fred the Incredible here, and as you guys can tell, I'm now back home from my family vacation. Now, for today's video, I'd like to show you guys everything that I got during my travels over the last 9 days. Of course, by the past 9 days, I'm not including yesterday or Monday. Now, before I can go ahead and begin to show you guys everything that I got during my travels over the past week, I want you all to please do me a huge favor and smash that like button, and hit that subscribe button as well, so that way you can become part of the Incredible community. Also, please be sure to ring the bell icon so that way you don't miss out on any future content that I come out with. I want to try to hit at least either 10,000 or 80,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So if you guys enjoy this particular type of content, please be sure to leave a like on it if you enjoy it. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. Now, I went to a lot of different stores during my travels, one of which being the Pop Shop, which is a hobby store in Sandusky, Ohio. One of the things that I got from the Pop Shop was this Funko Pop here of Maximilian Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh! And, fun fact, he also made an appearance in, well, a couple of appearances in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX as well.
Can't see through my tears. Is it true? It's Maximilian, all right.
Now, not only did I get this Funko Pop of Maximilian Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh! From the Pop Shop, but I also got another Funko Pop that's Christmas-based from the Pop Shop as well, and it's of Howard as Turbo Man from Jingle All the Way. Now, moving on to some of the other things that I got while I was on vacation. Back last Monday, July 8th, I took part in another Whatnot auction from one of my favorite YouTubers, Wasatch Pop. Okay, now, he auctioned off some limited edition collectibles made by Funko in his latest auction, and I was able to win 2 of them. Now, the collectible made by Funko was that I won from this auction was one that you could only get in their Fun Days box for this year, and here it is. Ta-da-da-da! Boom! It's a limited edition Funko soda, limited to 500 pieces, and it's of Freddy Funko wearing black armor, or in other words, Ultimate Freddy. Let's see what this figure looks like outside of the can. If I can get it to open. Well, good thing that didn't fall off onto the floor. Okay, let's open this up. Whoops. And here it is. The official Funko soda of Ultimate Freddy, limited to 500 pieces. Here's a closer look at this Funko soda of Freddy Funko, where he's wearing black armor, or in other words, it's called Ultimate Freddy. And I know I just said this, but it's limited to 500 pieces. And now that I brought it up, it's my first ever Fun Days exclusive Funko collectible. Now, one thing in particular that I like about this particular soda is how he's dressed, and, well, in other words, it kind of makes him look like one of those characters from Gotcha Man. Now, this next collectible that I won from Wasatch Pop's auction that I won wasn't really it wasn't really one of those limited edition figurines, but it was of Papa Elf from one of my all-time favorite Christmas movies, Elf. Now, with these 2 new collectibles to my collection, Wasatch Pop also shipped these 2 stickers of his over, and this one is supposed to match his original YouTube channel logo, and this one is a new custom sticker that he made, and it's made to look like the Planet Express ship from Futurama. Now, I actually needed this for my Elf set of Funko Pops, and sadly Bob Newhart, the actor who played Papa Elf in Elf, sadly passed away last year. and if he were still alive today, I'd get him to sign this figure in particular. Now, I also went to Books A Million over at the Sandusky Mall, and one of the things that I got while I was there was this copy of Old Man's War by John Scalzi. And as you guys can tell, I've actually started reading it already. Now, aside from collectibles made by Funko and this book that I got over at the Sandusky Mall, I also got this new button-down shirt related to Jurassic Park. Moment, please. Sorry about that. Now, anyway, so I actually got this from JCPenney's, and one of the other things that I did during my vacation was I went to see the new movie Jurassic World Rebirth. And unlike those other Jurassic Park and World movies, it was a lot scarier. Now, not only did I get this copy of Old Man's War by John Scalzi during my vacation, but some of the other books that I got, which was from a thrift store in Port Clinton, were Cincinnatus, The Secret Plot to Save America by Rusty McClure and David Stern, followed by 2 books by Mary Janice Davidson called Undead and Unstable, followed by Undead and Unsure. Now, I also got some new coloring books for my collection. Well, not just for my collection, but for coloring here on the channel as well. And one of them was a coloring book called Nature Fantasy, A World of Beauty to Color, which I also got from that same thrift store where I got these 3 books, followed by Nickelodeon The Splat, Coloring the 90s, which I got from a yard sale. And in regards to this particular Nickelodeon coloring book, a few of the pages were colored in partially using a red ink made marker from what it looks like. But I'll be coloring in this particular book for you guys regardless. And I also paid a visit to the Ghostly Manor Thrill Center, and it was kind of a ripoff compared to Dave & Buster's, whereas they had some of the same prizes that they do in their prize corner. And I didn't really get anything too exciting, except a lot of different candy, and one of these golden eggs that comes with a special prize inside. Aside from going to the Ghostly Manor Thrill Center, I went to yet another garage sale. Well, it was more of a yard sale because it wasn't really inside of a garage. But I got this another Funko Pop, and it's of Shuri from Black Panther Wakanda Forever. A lot of the critics out there say that Black Panther Wakanda Forever was one of the worst Marvel movies ever made, but in my opinion, I thought it was a great tribute to the late Chadwick Boseman, the original actor who played the Black Panther. Now, my one of the main places that I intended to go to while I was on vacation was Cedar Point, and yes, I was able to go there. And one of the things that I got related to the newest ride they have there called Siren's Curse was this t-shirt based off of the new ride itself. Aside from this t-shirt, I also got this new pair of pajama shorts related to Cedar Point, and surprisingly enough, it comes with a back pocket on the back. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. And, oh, let's see. Here. No, not there. Here it is. Okay, so I also paid Cedar Point's Midway Arcade a little visit too, and that's where I won this little magic kit. And it got a little beat up in my pocket because I had to keep it in there while I was riding some of the rides, whereas it actually started to rain for a little bit while I was there, and I had to put this in my pocket when I went on the other rides. Now, before I can even begin to color in these 2 new coloring books for you guys on camera, I want to potentially try to finish coloring in some of the different coloring books that I have originally started coloring in for you guys. Particularly the San Francisco coloring book that I've been coloring in, and I've got at least 3 pages from this particular coloring book left to color in. Well, technically it's 4, but there's 3 more monuments to color in. And when I get done coloring this particular coloring book in, I wouldn't mind giving it away to one of you lucky subscribers on Whatnot. Okay, guys, I think that's just about everything. If you guys enjoyed this particular video, please be sure to leave a like on it if you enjoyed it. And also let me know down in the comment section down below what item from this video was your guys' favorite. Because for me, it would have to be the Funko Soda of Ultimate Freddy, limited to 500 pieces. If you guys haven't done so already, please be sure to go ahead and follow me on Patreon, as well as my other social media platforms down below. I'll leave those down in the video description. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Peace!